what he had planned there, but that's all right. I'm glad for the Lord, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
I said last week or sometime, I said that people's favorite saying is, the Lord knows our heart.
Oh, yeah.
And, bless God, he does.
Yes, he does.
One of these days, folks will say, I wish people knew my heart rather than the Lord. But I'm glad for it. A lot of folks, we can make excuses if we want to. But the Bible said where our heart is, there will our treasure be.
Oh, yeah.
And we might not be heroes. We might fail quite often. But Gary, if we try with all of our heart, most of the time as pastor, I feel like a failure more than I do a help. But you know what? God called me, and I love trying, Gary. And I'm going to make it one of these days. I feel like I ain't never preached a perfect message, but one of these days, I'm going to get paid, Gary, for doing what I can. A lot of folks like that. I've had them to throw it at me, and a preacher friend told me one time, he said, Roy, I get so sick and tired when I try to encourage people or try to get people to move. They throw that scripture at me talking about the thief on the cross. The thief on the cross didn't go to church. The thief on the cross didn't get baptized. The thief on the cross never paid tithes. The thief on the cross didn't do this and do that, and he made it to heaven. I heard a preacher say one time, he said the only difference is he was a dying thief and you're a living thief. Yes, sir. And that's the way it is. If we love the Lord, we'll do what he wants us to do. Simple as that. Period. A lot of folks, Gary, will say, well, there's enough hypocrites in church, and the reason I don't serve the Lord is because of all the hypocrites. Well, listen, Gary, I don't quit driving my car because people around me can't drive, no sirree. Because they run the ditch and because they all the time running into stuff, I'm going to ride my car, Gary. It's a much better way than walking, yes, sirree. And that's the same way with serving the Lord. It's much better than it was serving the devil. Why? Because I got somebody walking with me, yes, sirree. He said if I do my part, he'll do his part. Getting back, Gary, to what I preached last week. No, I did what God told him to do. Didn't worry about the water. God didn't tell him nothing about the water. He'd take care of the water. He said, you build the boat and get ready. Guess what happened? God brought the water to Noah. Praise the Lord, Gary. Noah didn't have to take the boat to the water, but God brought the water to the boat. Praise the Lord. I'm going to preach that for a month, I believe. But anyway, God's good to us, Gary. He'll make a way for us if we'll do our part.
Yes, he will.
We worry about the unseen. We worry about what we can't do. All we got to worry about is what he told us to do.
You're right.
Yeah. And the word teaches us whom he calls, he qualifies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jenna, I ain't going to ask her to do something, Gary, that I know that she's not able to do.
You're right.
No, sirree. I wouldn't have her to, do something that Zach can't. I ain't going to get mad at Jenna because yesterday evening, Zach sung that song, Man in the Middle, Wednesday night. And I know about 5 words of it, and I hummed it all week. Yesterday evening, I went in the house, and I told Zach, I said, sing me that song. And it made me happy. If I'd have went in there and said, Jenna, get a guitar and sing Man in the Middle. Listen to me now. And she said, well, Daddy, I don't know that song, and I can't play a guitar. And I ain't going to get mad at her, Gary. No, sirree. I ain't going to get mad at her. But God don't ask us to do things that we can't do.
You're right.
No, sirree. He said his yoke was easy and his burden light.
Right.
Why don't we just sometimes say, I don't because I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't because I want to. Proof's in the pudding.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sirree. I've learned something this week. A lot of folks, you know, I was telling them the other night they've been doing drug tests. And I love it. It may, you know, and people argue. And a buddy of mine told this guy, he said, now listen, he said, ain't none of my business if you're on dope or you're not on dope or all like that. He said, but them drug tests don't lie. So when they come out, and he said, well, he said, I'll tell you what happened. He said, I ran out of pills and said I borrowed somebody else. And my buddy said, they've heard that story so long. Said, you either are or you ain't.
You're right.
It's simple as that.
That's right.
And Gary, I didn't know this till this week. They'd pull a hair out of your head and send it off. And that hair, didn't God do a magnificent job? Yes, sir. Didn't God? Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Said they can pull a hair out of your head and tell what you've been eating and drinking. And I said, Lord, have mercy. Ain't no wonder so many people shaving their heads. Yeah, they're doing that spiritually. You know what I'm talking about? But the Word said God knows the dark me into your heart. Aren't you glad for the Lord? Guys, let's get a song. I enjoyed that lesson, Gary. That's what y'all get for picking on me being long-winded. Gary said I'm going to be brief and run into overtime. Don't say that. But I'm glad for the Lord, aren't you? Yeah, play the bass if you would. You're here this morning, you got a need, the Lord will meet your need.
You're right.
We're living in a time. I was listening to Calvin Evans and Brian Bear was talking. He said we get rest up. He said we're passing over one of the greatest holidays that we celebrate. And I thought, man, how true. He said we're passing it up. And Rick, I didn't think about this till this morning. If we'll really get into Thanksgiving for what it really means, Gary, we'll have a wonderful Christmas, won't we?
Sure we will.
Sure we will. What are you talking about? Being thankful for all that we have and all that God has done for us.
Yep, you're
We'll
right.
enjoy all the rest. And it's His good pleasure to bless us.
Oh, yeah.
God being good to us. He's made a way for us.
Yeah.
Chad and I was talking last night, Zach, and he was talking about it as he was growing up, how that his mom and dad, you know, it was church. He said, I didn't want to hear it, and I tried to block it out, and I rebelled against it. He said, but the Lord said, I'm glad that the seed was planted.
Oh, yeah.
He said in times like these, and he said, CJ, the doctors, they ain't got a clue what's wrong with him, Rick. He said, but I know a man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I heard about it.
Yeah.